Hello, Bailie here. How are you? I hope you are doing good today. I hope you are all doing very well. I am here in my living room and I am listening to some music. Can you hear the music if you listen closely? Listen close. It's very quiet music. Yeah, I have some piano playing. And if you look around my living room, if you take a good look around, do you see anything behind me? Do you see anything big and tall and green? You do? What is it? It's a tree. That's right. It's a tree in my living room, in my house. What kind of tree could that be? It's a Christmas tree. I have a Christmas tree in my home because I celebrate Christmas. In December, remember we are in December now, which is the last month of the year. And then we're going to start the whole year over again. So we are in December, and lots of different holidays are celebrated in December. There are holidays like Hanukkah, and there are holidays like Kwanzaa, and holidays like Christmas, which I celebrate. So, if you look closely at my tree, you might see some pretty silly things in my tree. Like if you look, I'm just going to point at it. I have a little wooden man in my tree. I have a little wooden man right there. That's pretty silly. And if you look even closer, you'll see I have a mug. I have a mug. And I have another mug. Do mugs go in trees? Mugs are the things that we drink tea out of, or hot chocolate, or any kind of warm drink. Any kind of warm drink. So I have my mugs. And if you look even closer, right there and right there, it's kind of hard to tell. But I have face masks. I have face masks in my tree. Do face masks go in a tree? I don't think trees need to wear face masks. Who does need to wear face masks though? When we're in a store or we're in a school, who needs to wear a face mask? The trees? That's right, we need to wear face masks. But why do we need to wear our face masks? Why do we need to wear these? I don't get it. Well, it's because we need to wear them to protect our friends and our family from our germs, which could give people the coronavirus. They could give them the coronavirus. But what is the coronavirus? What is it? I don't really know. And sometimes it can be pretty confusing because I didn't have to wear a face mask last year. Did you? We didn't have to wear our face masks before, but we do now. So what's going on? So my favorite way to learn something is to read about it. My favorite way to learn something is to read about it. And I have this handy dandy book called Why We Stay Home. And it's about the coronavirus. And it helps us learn about it. It says, Why We Stay Home. And down here it says, Suzie learns about coronavirus. So I'm pretty excited to learn about the coronavirus so I can figure out what's going on. All right, are you ready to get started? Maybe cozy up, get a blanket. Okay. Let's see, my friend printed this handy dandy book for me, so maybe I can ask her for the link And I'll put it in the description for all my caregivers if our kiddos really like the story. Okay, I'm going to read it first and then I will show you the pictures. Or I'll do my best to do it now. Okay. All right. Millie, are you awake? Suzie asked. Suzie was having a hard time sleeping. So she figured she would see if her older sister was still awake. I am now, Millie responded. What do you want, Suzie? See, there they are in her bed. She went to visit her in her bed. And now we're over to this picture. I was just thinking about how happy I am that me, you, Mommy, and Daddy have been staying home together. It's fun, Suzie replied. Yes, it is nice having Mommy and Daddy home with us, Suzie, Millie responded. But we have to make sure that we remember the reasons that we are all home right now. She's saying, we can't forget why we're here. It's not just for fun. Even though it could be kind of fun. Yes, I know, Millie. Because of coronavirus. But what is coronavirus anyway? Asked Suzie. This might be easier for me if I do it like this. Coronavirus is a virus. And a virus is a really small germ that you cannot see. There are other kinds of germs too, like bacteria and fungi. So this is coronavirus, this is bacteria, and this is fungi. And we're learning today about coronavirus, this guy right here. So they're super small and you cannot see them. Germs are everywhere. Our bodies, our chairs we sit on, even the door handle to our favorite ice cream parlor has germs. Everywhere can have germs. Some germs are good, and some are bad, and some don't really do anything at all. The coronavirus is a bad germ, and it can make some people really sick. Some of the people at greatest risk of getting sick are Grandpa and Grandma and Mr. Jones, our neighbor whose body has a hard time fighting off the germs. He could get really sick. So everyone has been staying home to make sure we don't spread the coronavirus to them, to make sure we do not give them our coronavirus germs. This is what quarantine means. Quarantine means to stay home. See, that's their grandma and grandpa, and that's their neighbor. Some signs that someone is sick with coronavirus is a cough. When you cough like that, or a fever. Do you know what a fever is? It's if you get really hot, as if your body feels really hot even when it's cold out. Or a sore throat. So there's cough, fever, and sore throat. That could be a sign. We can do our part by preventing the spread of coronavirus by washing our hands, by wearing a mask on our face, and when we go to the grocery store, and standing 6 feet apart while we wait in line. This is called social distancing. You see, those two are standing 6 feet apart. That is called social distancing. Staying far away so we do not spread germs to each other. Oh, I see, says Susie. But Millie, since we've been at home, I've really missed my friend Alex from school. I understand, said Susie. It can be very hard not to see friends and family that don't live with us. But there are still ways that we can say hello to them. We can video chat on Mommy's computer. We can call them on the telephone. And we can also send them messages to check on them. See, they're video chatting, they're sending messages, and calling on the phone. So we can still talk to our friends without seeing them at school. Some people do not have mommies and daddies or sisters or caregivers, and they are alone in quarantine. So it's important that we check on them. I understand, Millie. But Millie, Susie replies, is this how it's going to be from now on? Is this how it's going to be forever? Oh, I really hope not. Let's see what she says. No, Susie, it will get better. We just have to keep sticking together. That's good news. That's really good news. It will get better. And it won't be forever. So we just have to keep doing what we can to keep other people safe and ourselves safe and healthy. What were those things that Millie was saying we had to do to keep ourselves safe and healthy? One of them was, what do you think I'm doing here? Yeah, I'm washing my hands. Just pretending. I'm washing my hands. Scrub, 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 scrub. And the other one was what? Wearing a face mask. That's right. Wearing a face mask is super helpful for keeping our friends safe. And the last one, what was it? That's right, it was social distancing. So that's standing 6 feet apart or far away from a friend who we do not live with. We can wave and say hello, but we need to stay 6 feet apart. Okay, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed my book that I read with you, and I hope that cleared up some things, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.